Masking in Luminar Neo controls exactly where your edits show up and where they don't. Without it, every adjustment you make hits the whole image. Skies, skin, shadows, everything gets the same treatment. Masking is how you fix that. This is the first in our 6-part series on every masking tool in Luminar Neo, pulled straight from our live masking masterclass. Start here and you'll understand how the tools connect. I want to start with the very basic concept of what is masking, okay? So I'm just going to use this image and I'm going to put a layer on top. And the reason I'm going to do that is just so that you can see, I want to show you what masking works like, okay? I'm just going to let's put this image on top here, okay? So first of all, I'm not going to deal with layers today. I've got other videos on that. But just understand that this picture is on top of the other one. Okay, so you have the layers over here. And I'm going to use the masking on this layer to cut a hole in this image sort of thing. Okay, so think about, that's why it's called a mask. So if you think about Halloween, right, the eye holes are cut out, you see the eyes through. Right now there's no cutouts on this image, so you only see this one, you don't see the one below it. Okay, if I turn the opacity all the way down, the other one is underneath. Okay, so opacity is one way to show things through. But I want to show you masking, and I want to just kind of go through each of these options here. We're not going to be able to use the AI ones, but I want to show you these options here. Okay, so the brush. So these are all ways to create a mask or a way to see through this image to the other one. Okay, so we're going to tell Luminar which parts of this image we want to see and which parts we don't. Okay, so with the brush, for example, if I paint in part of the image, that's all I'm going to see. So when you start with the brush, if you start with it on paint and you paint a stroke, that's all you're going to see. Okay, it's going to hide the rest. Right, let me undo that. Right, if I start with erase, it's going to erase the parts that I paint. Okay, so it's going to show only the bottom image where I painted. Do you see the difference? So the brush tool is really tricky when you apply it first. You have to know whether you're painting or erasing. Okay, but the concept is that you're literally deciding which parts of the bottom image to show. So when you choose erase, you're erasing the one on top. Okay, and we'll talk about how this comes into play with tools as well. So if you're applying a tool and you're erasing that effect. Okay, so I'm erasing the top image. So the more that I erase, the more of the bottom image shows through. Okay, I'm just going to reset it. Okay, so this is called fill, which it's fill the mask. These tools at the bottom here are hidden. Right? Anytime you see one of these little, let me see if I can make it, there we go. Anytime you see one of these little arrows, it's either a down arrow or a sideways, it looks like a half a triangle, right? It means that there's something else there, right? So it means that if you click it, that panel is going to open. There's a hidden panel, or you can go back to another screen, right? Which is what I just did with the brush, right? So in this case, when I fill the mask, right, it means that the effect or this image applies everywhere. When I clear it, it means that this effect or this layer doesn't apply anywhere. So we're not seeing it at all. Okay, so I'm going to leave it clear and I'm going to start with a different masking tool, linear gradient. If you want to go deeper than individual YouTube tutorials, check out my complete course on Luminar Neo. It's structured, goes step by step, and builds on itself lesson by lesson. Watch the next video in the series up here, or watch the full masking masterclass just below that one. Until next time, take care.